Good evening. This is CTV News for Wednesday, July 5th. I'm Denise Douglas.
And I'm Patricia Malone. Glad to have you with us tonight. Well, healthcare took center stage at a roundtable discussion with Congressman Steny Hoyer this morning. Specifically, Hoyer spoke with healthcare advocates about the impact on Marylanders of repealing the Affordable Care Act. He also spoke about the proposed cuts to the National Institutes of Health in Bethesda.
So that what we're dealing with is trying to find a way to make sure that the actions that we take do not kick off some 22, 23, 24 million people from insurance, undermine Medicaid, absolutely essential not only for those in need and children, but also for our senior population. 60% of Medicaid, of course, goes to long-term care issues. The president has proposed substantial cuts in NIH. NIH, of course, researches the very basic challenges to health of Americans: cancer, heart, lung disease, Alzheimer's, diabetes, all sorts of other afflictions that are not only damaging to individual health and America's health generally, but are extraordinarily costly.
And Hoyer is advising people to be aware of what the GOP is proposing so they know exactly how it will impact them. A District Heights teenager suffers severe injuries on the 4th of July from handling fireworks. Prince George's County fire officials say the teen is being treated at a local trauma center after fireworks exploded in his hands at a backyard barbecue.
Firefighters and paramedics from the District Heights area responded to the 1800 block of Addison Road South and found that a backyard celebration had been going on when a young teenager was holding on to some type of fireworks when it exploded in his hand. He sustained severe traumatic injuries to his hand and was transported by medics to a specialty center for his age and injury. The laws that we have on the books are laws designed that we can live with. To prevent this exact injury from occurring is why we created this law. We removed any confusion in Prince George's County about what's legal and what is not. Everything is illegal unless you have a permit and a certification as a pyrotechnician. And obviously that wasn't the case here. These were illegal fireworks being used, and unfortunately a very severe life-altering injury occurred to a young teenager. So we need, it's our due diligence to investigate this as thoroughly as we can, and if appropriate, file charges against the person responsible.
Fireworks are illegal in the county, and those who use them are subject to a $1,000 fine. However, people continue to purchase them legally in the district and in other jurisdictions.
A Maryland official appointed to a federal panel looking into voter fraud during the last presidential election has resigned. According to the governor's office, Deputy Secretary of State Louis Barunda informed the Hogan administration Monday that he stepped down from Trump's Presidential Advisory Commission on Election Integrity. A Hogan spokesperson says Barunda joined Trump's 15-member bipartisan panel on his own and was not appointed by the governor. The president created the commission after alleging millions voted illegally for his opponent in the 2016 election. Democrats have criticized the board, saying the president's voter fraud claims are unfounded. Police are asking for the public's help in finding the suspect who shot and killed an 18-year-old man in Suitland. The incident happened early this morning at an apartment complex in the 2500 block of Darrell Drive. The victim, Tariq Walker, was shot in the upper body. He died on the scene. No word yet on the cause of that shooting. Meantime, police are investigating 2 murders on Independence Day. The first incident happened at the 800 block of Kayak Avenue in Capitol Heights. Officers went to a home for a welfare check and found a man suffering from trauma. He died on the scene. Later that afternoon, 2 people were shot inside a car in Landover. Police say they were able to trace 33-year-old DeMarco Robinson and the victim to the 7300 block of Landover Road. Robinson died at the hospital. The victim is recovering from non-life-threatening injuries. Anyone with information on any of these incidents is asked to call 1-866-411-TIPS.